Well, sorry guys. Never put a 1 gig card in your video camera. I got a little Nikon Coolpix L24 here. That's what I'm shooting with. Anyways, never put a 1 gig card in there. Doesn't give you much time. Anyways, looks like with a 2 gig card I'm getting like 24 minutes. So anyways, this continuation of the video. Sorry about that. Right on the switch, like I said, I crazy glued the edge together. Put a wire tie around the base to hold it together. Left the wire tie on, left the crazy glue sit overnight. Then each night here after work, I have been using JB Weld. First of all, last night I left the wire tie on, and I JB welded the top half. You just mix half and half, half and half. JB weld, the hardener, and the steel, and just mix it on a plate. Use a plastic knife, and then, like I said, I did the top half. But you just got to be careful because this face has got to go down here, so don't get any JB weld or anything on the face of the switch. On the front face of it, because it has to sit flat here and slide into this groove because there's a locking edge on that one. So anyways, do the top part, let that sit overnight and harden. So then that seemed, switch still works and everything seems pretty good, so oh man, that stuff's still sticky that I just did today. So I took the wire tie off, and now I did the bottom part of it. And probably I could have left just the top part on, but I like things to be pretty bulletproof. That's just the way I do things in the world. So I put JB Weld on the bottom half of it, and so it's all the way around. So it's 100% on, so I get the maximum life, because of course this is the driver's side switch, and it's going to see hopefully a lot more use. So I would have just replaced the switch, but I'm sure you can't buy them. I didn't even try. But anyhow, if anybody knows where you can buy these switches, leave a comment. That would be really cool. So this is, like I said, 1999 Dodge Ram 2500 Cummins turbo diesel. It's got some numbers on this thing. 553 50657 1999 base, 553 50655 1999 premium without LED, 553 50002 1999 premium with LED. I guess those are probably part numbers for maybe replacement ones of these, I'm guessing. Don't know. I got this other number. ABS plus PC 31195 CAV1. Don't know what that stands for. ABS is a type of plastic, plus PC. I don't know what PC is. Maybe polycarbonate or something. I don't know. Maybe it describes a type of plastic. Here's your manufacturing code thing on there. I think that's the date or time when it was made or something. Anyways, pretty cool assembly, but I'm gonna need a light bulb, that's for sure, because I checked the other light bulb and that's what was going on. I thought it was a switch that was giving me intermittent problems, but it wasn't. It was the actual light bulb, and I have never replaced the light bulb in this thing. So this is 2012. This is April of 2012. And this is a 1999 truck. So that's one thing cool about American-made parts. I find that the factory parts, they last forever, and they're really good quality. As far as like the light bulbs they use, and like the belts, and like in Chevys and Dodges and stuff like that. Like my spark plugs lasted like over 100,000 miles in my Chevy Camaro. And I pulled them out, and they didn't even need replacement. They were still good. And I'm like, wow. And so, you always find that the replacement parts, they don't last even a tenth as long, you know. But yeah, I sure wish we could have access to parts that are as good a quality as when you buy a vehicle. That'd be great, but again, that wouldn't feed our economy, because our economy is based on buying stuff that lasts in about a year and then throw it away and get another one. So, which is a terrible way to go to some extent. Anyhow, so like I said, this is a video about repairing that switch, and it seems so far so good. What I did notice, which is a really cool thing, is I've never used, like I said, this is only the second time I ever used JB Weld, and so far I'm really impressed with it. Actually, this is the third time using it. It works really cool. It just takes a long time to dry, but when it dries, man, it's like, it's really hard, but not so hard that it's brittle, but it's like really strong, and has a really cool texture, and you know, just the way it hardens. It's not super hard, but it's hard, but it still has some give to it, you know. But it's really cool stuff. Anyways, heard people before raving about it, but never got into it. But now I'm raving about it, man. It's pretty awesome. So JB Weld rocks. And the other thing I'm looking at here is how well it seals wires from like moisture. Never used it, you know, on wires. First thing I used it for was bonding brass fitting to a steel tank, and I busted off the attachment nozzle that where you put your gauges on a refrigerant bottle. So that busted off. It fell off. And so I just attached a like an 1/8" male pipe brass fitting by quarter flare, and put it on the tank on the bottle, and JB welded it to it, and it sealed up pretty awesome. I think I was reading this package. It doesn't. I don't have the package around, but I think it was good to some ungodly pressures. Like, you know, has some good specs on it. So anyways, so that's it. Hopefully tomorrow or the next day, this light assembly will go back in the truck after everything's all hard here. And actually, I might just slide this back in the hole and let it harden in place and put it in tomorrow. And that's what I think I'll do. So anyways, hey, thanks for watching. I also want to make a note that the plug that goes into here, just in case you're trying to get it out, there's a you just push up on a little piece, the male part that goes into this female coupling part. The male part has part you just push up on it, and it just pulls straight out. So okay, thanks a lot for watching. Have a good day. Bye.